welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate RTG Career Mode here on FC25, where today we are sitting in 19th. We are only 5 points off the drop. We do have a game in hand against Swansea City, but QPR and Stevenage both have a game in hand where QPR cannot jump over them and be 4 points behind us. So there is that. We are still in the FA Cup. No, we are not, because we lost to Liverpool. Never mind, we are not in the FA Cup. I forgot we lost to Liverpool last episode. We are still in January. We still have roughly $1 million in our transfer budget if we are to want to do anything. Our first three of the day is Derby County, Sheffield United, and Middlesbrough. We're going to jump straight into here against Derby County. They sit 15th in the league. We're going to look to try and grow up this league position as much as possible. As well, if it comes to the league, transfers, I don't know if I'm going to bring anybody else in. We already brought in 3 players this episode. Don't know if we'll bring anybody else in this episode, but it'll be interesting to find out. We are obviously in that 4-1-2-1-2 formation now. Williams is in there. We are going to go ahead and stop Fox instead of Williams, though, because Williams is a little bit tired there, so we'll give him a little bit of a rest there. Bennett and Doumbia, who's a new signing into the team now. Let's go ahead and get into it here against Derby County. Ozcan in for Doumbia, and Doumbia is in behind early, and Doumbia now. The Watford signing, Doumbia, save point blank by the keeper. Couldn't get to a rebound either. Felicimo down to Leo. Leo into Bennett. Bennett into Doumbia. Doumbia turns, shoots, doesn't score off target. Fox to just settle it down after the goal kick. In for Leo. Leo in for Doumbia. Doumbia in for Bennett. And Bennett, first time finish, will strike and he will score. Doumbia couldn't score on his first 2. Bennett will score on his first 1 and lead here for Harrogate Town within the first 15 minutes or so. 1-0. Is that Dennis Denner? And it is Dennis Denner in the midfield for Derby County. It's Bennett now on the ball. He'll find Oshkan. Oshkan, who's made that more advancing run. He's going to keep possession of the ball. Crossed in for Bennett. Headed away by the defender. It might fall for Leo. It won't fall for Leo. And it will not go out of bounds for them because the game forced our defender to touch the ball. Anderson, Leo, Bennett, Doumbia out wide, a little bit dragged out wide, maybe too far for Doumbia. He will look to find Anderson, can't do so. It'll fall for Ozcan, thankfully. Into Anderson, Anderson into Leo. Leo, first time strike, saved by the keeper. Chambers out wide for Ozcan. Ozcan into Doumbia. Doumbia now on the ball. Doumbia in for Bennett. Back to Doumbia. And Doumbia to double their lead. It's saved by the keeper and out for a corner here for Harrogate Town. Full control of the game here for us. Leo on the corner. Nurse on the header, who's just got a recent contract extension alongside Folds. It's Fox now. Crossed in. Bennett can't win the header. Anderson into Doumbia. And Doumbia now on the ball. Doumbia into Bennett. We have full control, but we're not really showing it. Now we will. It's Bennett with his second. It's Harrogate Town double the lead here. 41 minutes in. 2-0 for the black and yellow. McShane on the ball. McShane will lose it. Tackled by the defender. And we just give the ball straight back to McShane because why not? Ozcan trying to win it back. It'll fall for a good one. Into McShane. That's a reckless challenge from Ozcan. He's not going to get a red card for it, which I thought he was possibly going to. And their last chance to just kind of whip this in, get something in the first half. It won't happen. It's deflected. If that goes out for a corner, they will get the chance. DeBio defending it. Wilson, who kept it in play, in the box now. Into McShane, and McShane will find the back of the net, and they will cut the lead in half right before the break here. 2-1. Nurse. Bennett, who's on a hat trick. Into Ozcan. Ozcan into Doumbia. And Doumbia trying to chip the keeper, who I thought was coming out. He didn't. He got a save to it. Leo into Fox. He's going to hit it first time on his left foot, and Fox saved. Good win. That might be a penalty. It will be a penalty. You know, the lead is just going to be completely erased here. On Yawning! No, he caught me in the yawn. It's 2-2. I mean, I was never going to save that anyway, let's be real. I always had my mind since the whistle was blown. That was going to go to the left end. It's 2-2 now. We are going to make some subs here. Doumbia is going to come off for Paul Mullen. Pointon is going to come on at Cam. Or do we bring on Nuente? No, we bring on... Or do we bring on Brown? I think we bring on a natural Cam there. Anderson, because he's on the yellow card, is going to come off for Williams. And Folds is going to come on for Nurse. I think Folds is the left back that got a new contract. I think that's how that happened. I think Nurse didn't want the new contract because it was too low. Felicimo, Williams, Brown, his first appearance in a Harrogate shirt, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's his first appearance in a Harrogate Town shirt. He's coming in a massive kind of swing result here. Goodwine, Southson now on the ball. Southson, Rain also in Derby County, completely turn it around. It's 3-2. Adeniran, Southson, back to Dennis Adeniran against his former side, saved out for a corner. Oshchan, Brown, Williams, Paul Mullen. Back over the top for Williams, headed down. Williams' second ball. It'll fall for Bennett on a hat trick, blocked and deflected into the path of the keeper. We really are going to have blown this, aren't we? That is diabolical. Paul Mullen, Fox. Is that Brown? It is Brown. Can the youngster do something spectacular? The answer so far, no, but maybe with the dive from EA. Thank the Lord for that. It's Brown. It's near post. It's 3-3. We rescue a point. It shouldn't be just a point. It should be all three. We throw away a 2-0 lead. We rescue a point at the end with our youngest player on the field, Brown. And a 3-3 draw here against Derby County, which is not good enough either. But we're going to have to take it on the chin and move on. And now get absolutely pummeled by Sheffield and Middlesbrough. And quick sim here against Sheffield, and it just went about as good as expected. 5-1 loss. And then Middlesbrough to wrap up the January window, a 4-0 loss. Diabolical, but it went as expected. Next up on the list, it's Harrogate is Cardiff City. They're sitting in that mid to lower table region alongside us here. So a massive game for us to try and get back up and try and just climb up the table. We're now over with the transfer window, so just straight up league business here to wrap up the season. Tobias, Leo, Anderson, Williams out wide for Anderson. Anderson now down the right-hand side, and Anderson across the face of the net. Bennett on a bicycle kick, palmed over the bar by the keeper. And Leo on the corner, Nurse on the header. And Nurse actually found the back of the net, and Harrogate Town have the lead here, 1-0. Doumbia now off of the corner, and Doumbia now in Doumbia, still going. I mean, the defender's catching up with them, and Doumbia is not in the best position. But across the face of the net, it will fall perfectly for Bennett. The defender just let it go through. And Harrogate Town 2-0. Ashford, Cardiff trying to come back into this game. Ashford's shot is blocked. It'll fall for DeBayo, cleared away. Anderson into Leo. Leo into Doumbia, and Doumbia now is in behind. And Doumbia to essentially steal the deal, dragged wide. Williams over the top for Bennett. Doumbia is running alongside him. He's going to play it into that space for Doumbia. And Doumbia now on his left foot finds the back of the net. Harrogate Town will not blow another 2-0 lead here. 3-0 for Harrogate Town here against Cardiff City. Come on! Gets one back as I'm yawning, and it's 3-1. Robertson. 3-2. Okay, hold on now. There's enough time for them to essentially score that third as well. Corner comes in. Asari deals with it. Leo just going to boot it up the field, and hopefully that will be that. It will be that. Got scary at the end there, but a 3-2 win for Harrogate Town. We quick sim there quickly against Luton in Bristol City just to get it over with. We win against Luton Town 2-1 shockingly, and then lose to Bristol City 3-1 as well. We have our last game of the episode here against Watford, who are currently sitting 14th. We are obviously sitting in 19th, still fighting relegation at some point. We are kind of getting close to getting out of that race there. We are 7 points clear of it. If we go top of the table, Manchester City are almost already on 100 points already. Absurd, with 13 games left to go. Out wide for Ozchan. Ozchan, fake cross. Ozchan. Doumbia from outside the box on his left foot. Saved by Selvik. Williams turning the pressure on to keep it in play. He will. Cross comes in. Headed away by Mills. Second ball by Bennett. It might fall down for Doumbia. It will not. Leo. Into Doumbia. Doumbia in for Bennett. And Bennett will strike and Bennett will score. First. Bennett. Williams. Doumbia, it will fall for. In for Leo. And Leo, who I don't think has been on the score sheet in a little while. Still goalless so far. Anderson over the top. Doumbia is there. And Doumbia against his former club. It's a 2-1 lead. And is it his former club? Is Doumbia? Doumbia. Is he on loan? Oh, he is on loan. Oh, he's not supposed to be playing. Doumbia is not supposed to be playing this game. Well, that's on me. And in fact, welcome back, Sonny Cox, coming on for Doumbia, who unfortunately shouldn't have played this game, but he did. That's on me. But Sonny Cox is back in action after missing out with a... Was he the broken toe for... I think he was the fibula, wasn't he? Something like that. I don't know. But here's Delabayashu. Chambers saves. Williams to head it away. He does. Brown, who's on for Leo Castledine. Now he had a good appearance in his stint in the first game he's played. And Brown now looking to just carry out this counterattack. It's Brown. He has Bennett with him. And Brown will find Bennett. Maybe. And Bennett misses the target completely. The pass was awful. Chukwueze. Shot comes in from Rajovic. And out wide. And that is going to be game over. That was the last chance. +4 of Adam Mims, by the way, is absolutely absurd, but we'll deal with it. We did deal with it, and that is full time. A 2-1 win here against Watford. And that is the end of the episode. We sit 20th, or no, not 20th, 19th, I should say, in the league. We are 10 points ahead of QPR, which is making me think that we will be safe from relegation this season. We start tomorrow's episode against Portsmouth. We also have a game against Manchester City coming up as well. In fact, that's actually the second to the next game. And then West Brom, Hull City, and Norwich. So a little bit of a rush left after the Portsmouth game. Expect some losses and expect maybe to get close to back to relegation. We'll find out how that happens. But for now, we sit 19th in the league. Manchester City, of course, are pretty much already confirmed to win the league. They are 21 points ahead of Sheffield United. That is absurd. They have still not lost a single game. They've only dropped 3 games and 6 points, I guess, in the totality of those 3 games with 3 draws. I will see y'all for next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.